Hey guys, hey, welcome back to some more video stuff. This time it's gonna be a news related video on Disney. I know, shocker, right? A Disney news related video. I'm gonna be talking about Disney and actually how bad they are in shape right now. But before I do that, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. If you guys don't like me, listen to me talk about Disney and Warner Brothers and other studios, like on news-related stuff, then you guys can check out my reviews and stuff instead, because I do other things too on my channel. This is mostly me just talking about my thoughts on certain stuff. I don't really do news-related stuff, like I don't keep up with it because I got so much going on. I actually had to go to the dentist and stuff a few days ago, so yeah, well, I didn't go to the dentist per se. I actually went to the ER, and they had to put me to sleep to work on my teeth, yeah, so basically, I've been busy with a lot of stuff, so I can't keep up with this stuff all the time. So that's why I mostly talk about my thoughts on some of this stuff. But I do talk about when important people die and stuff. I do talk about that. So, yeah. But anywho, let's go ahead and talk about this, because Disney is in deep trouble. They are in deep trouble right now. They're in deep trouble. So, what's happening around the Walt Disney Company these days? What's happening? Well, they're losing money. They're pissing off their fans. They have all these properties, and they have no idea what the hell they're doing with them. So, clearly there's a lot of crap going on at Disney right now. And I couldn't find a good picture for my card here, so I chose this one. I chose this one, so you guys know that's why I have this castle intro here. I chose that one because the thumbnail I'm going to be making will also have a castle intro, but it'll be the modern one. So yeah, that's why I have this castle intro, because I could not figure out like what images to use exactly. But because there's so much crap going on, it's kind of hard to find a good image to be using. So this video may be a little bit longer. Honestly, it may be a little bit longer. But, yeah, there's a lot going on. So what's happening right now is Disney since they're losing so much money in Marvel, Lucasfilm, and 20th Century Fox and stuff is all failing, they're kind of being forced to fix some of their mistakes, because if they aren't going to be making any money off of this stuff. But what's happening right now, is they've been firing people. They've been firing people left and right. They fired the lady in charge of Marvel. They fired her. Well, she wasn't like the head, I think, of Marvel, but she was like the one who kind of screwed up Marvel and stuff and gave them all those ideas and stuff, and basically throwing Marvel under the bus with all the woke crap and stuff. She was kind of part of that. But yeah, she was part of that, and the thing is, though, she got fired. Yeah, they fired her. Now she tried to say that she didn't get fired and she just stepped down, but no, she got fired. They confirmed it, and even if they didn't confirm it, we know she got fired because she wouldn't have just left the company like that. She wouldn't have just left the company because she was a big part of Marvel. She's big there. And the fact that they fired her tells you that Marvel is really in trouble right now. It's in trouble. Disney's got nothing left. They know that Universal is kicking their ass. They know it. They know it's kicking their ass. Universal's not only got better parks, but they got Nintendo World now, and Epic Universe is coming up to kick their ass too. So they literally don't got anything in their parks, and their movies are bombing. They are. Yeah, Avatar did well. I'm not gonna deny and say it didn't do well. I don't think it did as good as they said it did, but I do think it did good. But But that's like one movie out of all the crap they've been producing. They've been having movies bomb left and right. Like in 2021, they had a few Disney movies that didn't do very well. Like there was Raya and the Last Dragon. That movie was horribly received by people. Many people hated it. That goes for their movies like I forgot the name of this movie, but it's about like the family getting powers and stuff. That movie actually was well received, but it didn't do very well either. And then last year they had a lot of movies that either were mixed reviews or horribly received. So like Adventures of Buck Wild was really badly received. So was Diary of the Wimpy Kid. That movie, no one cared about that, and that goes for a lot of their movies. And those are just 20th Century Fox films. Those aren't really their actual films like themselves. So Disney clearly is panicking. They are panicking because they know they're in trouble. And the thing is, they brought Bob Iger back because they know they're doing really bad. They shouldn't have brought Bob Iger back. They should have just, because honestly, Bob Iger didn't know what he was doing with the company either. He just came in, bought up all these properties, drove the company into woke territory, and that's why Disney's in horrible shape right now. And yeah, he's firing some of these people, but basically he's never going to probably admit that he screwed the company up. He's never going to admit it. He's just going to play innocent and basically, make it look like Chapek was the bad guy, even though he started most of the crap. Yeah, Chapek started some of the stuff too, but he started a lot of this crap too. So yeah, he started a lot of this crap too. He mostly, he's the one who bought up all these properties, going on a money spring. He overspent on Fox. He drove the company into debt, and he's the one who wanted all these movies to have woke and crap and to focus on Chinese audiences. So he screwed up a lot of this stuff. And the thing is, too, there's rumors that Kathleen Kennedy may be gone next in Lucasfilm. She may be gone. Now, they've been saying this for, I think, 5 years now. They've been saying this constantly, that they keep saying she's going to be gone, but they keep renewing her contract and all that. But the thing is, though, is they got rid of the lady in charge, well, partially in charge of Marvel. They could probably get rid of Kathleen Kennedy too. Now the thing is, Kathleen Kennedy had more power. She has more power than the lady at Marvel did, but because Kathleen Kennedy's actually in charge of Lucasfilm. She actually runs Lucasfilm, but they can still fire her. Now the thing is, even if they fire her, I don't think it's going to save Star Wars. I think Star Wars and Lucasfilm in general, I think it's basically dead. I think it's a dead brand. Because even if they save it, even if they fire Kathleen Kennedy, she's not really all the problems with the film. With the studio. Yeah, there's been some property, like a lot of Star Wars projects that have been canceled and stuff because of her. They've been canceled and ran to the ground. But Disney's part of it too. Disney just bought Lucasfilm and had no idea what they were doing with it. They had a good idea. They had George Lucas. See, George Lucas was going to make the sequel trilogy originally. He was the one who was going to write the sequel trilogy. He was going to write it, but then Disney turned him down and basically flipped him off and ran him out the door. So we got the shitty sequel trilogy we got now. And I can't really say if it's horrible or not, because I've only seen like The Last Jedi, and I've seen the movie what was it called? Road One. Yeah, Road One. I've seen that, but I really didn't care for those movies too much. I really didn't care. I was kind of confused with the Last Jedi. I watched it and I was confused. Like, I was confused on what was going on with it. Like, why Yoda, just burnt down, the Jedi Temple and stuff. Like, he came out of nowhere and burnt the Jedi Temple down. And I'm like, like where did he, like, why did he come out of nowhere to do that? Even, and also, why did they burn down the Jedi Temple? That was the whole point of the movie, was to find the Jedi Temple and all that. I really don't get it. It's just, it was confusing. It really was. It really was confusing. Like, they threw in a bunch of crap that didn't make any sense. Like, Luke Skywalker is able to make himself invincible to fight Kylo Ren. Like it was like a hologram. It made no sense. It really didn't. But again, I haven't seen The Force Awakens or The Rise of Skywalker. But I don't know. But what I've heard is the story's all over the place, and there's not really a story to tell. So I don't know. I'm gonna be watching those movies next month. Next month, I'm gonna be watching those movies. I'm gonna be watching all the Star Wars movies. Well, not all of them. I won't be watching the Clone Wars movie. I won't be watching the holiday special, but I'll watch the main Skywalker, like, saga stuff with, the Han Solo, movie, and the Han Solo movie, and also the movie, the Road One movie put in there too. So I'll be watching that. But basically, what my point is, like I said, they have no plan. They have no plan. They don't know what they're doing. They basically just, even if they fire Kathleen Kennedy, I don't know if it's gonna change much. There might still be movies coming out. There probably still will be. But even then, I doubt they're gonna be that great. I feel like there's so much going on with Disney in general as a company that I feel like they really don't know what they're doing with this company anymore. They really don't. And yeah, it just keeps getting worse. Like, it keeps getting worse with this company. And the thing is, yeah, they're gonna keep firing all these people and all that. And I mean, yeah, firing the lady that was running Marvel kind of was probably a good idea there, because she was the one kind of running. I forgot her name, but she basically was running like Marvel to the ground. But we still have Kevin Feige in there. He's still in there, and he was the one who was accepting a lot of the ideas. So clearly, I feel like they just need to sell this crap off. They just need to sell it. Not everything. They can keep some of their properties like Pixar and stuff, but they need to sell 20th Century Fox. They need to sell that. They need to sell. Well, they need to sell not just 20th Century Fox, but they need to sell, like, I feel like they need to sell Marvel and Star Wars, because they don't know what they're doing with these properties and stuff, and they just have too many of them and all that, and yeah, they have attractions and, Disney World and stuff, but they could still keep the attractions and basically just sell off the movie rights or something to someone else, because again, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing at all. So yeah, there's a lot of crap going on with the Walt Disney Company right now. There's a lot of crap going on, and it's just getting worse. Like, it's getting worse, and I don't feel like they know what they're doing anymore with the properties. They just happen to bring Bob Iger back to come fix the company, and yeah, he's doing some stuff. Like I said, he wasn't really doing anything before, but I guess he's kind of doing some stuff, but he's not really fixing the major problems of the company. The fact that the Disney company is in terrible debt. Yeah, they're in terrible debt. They lost so much money because they overspent on Fox, and then they had to borrow a lot of money to get Fox, and then they keep shutting down all these properties and stuff. So Disney has no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. I think that they should just sell some of these properties off. They should just fire all these idiots and just start back over. Just start back over. Start focusing on animation again, less on freaking properties they don't need, because they can, and try to like fix some rides at Disney World. Because at Disney World, I've heard there's rides that are constantly breaking down and all that, because Disney's just too busy working on spending money on buying like Fox and stuff, and less on trying to fix the properties at Disney World and stuff. So yeah, I just don't know what to really say anymore. I really don't know what to say. It's just this is just kind of what Disney has become, unfortunately. They become a company, that's got too heavy focusing on, on like woke and growing the company and less on trying to like please their audience, and this is kind of where they're at. They could get better, they could, but I don't know. I feel like at this point Disney is just dead at this point. They're just dead. I mean, obviously they're still around. They're still making movies and stuff, but like as a company itself, like I feel like people just don't care about them anymore. People have moved on. People are moving on to other studios and stuff, and with Universal and stuff, who needs Disney, I mean, Universal came in and has all this crap, and Disney just got nothing. They got nothing left to really, buy their stuff anymore, basically. They basically have, they had parks, but they got really nothing really new coming to the parks, and they keep retconning their old crap and shutting rides down and stuff to basically please certain audiences and stuff. Even though no one really wants that. So Disney's lost their nostalgic feeling, because that's the whole point of going to a park. I mean, you ride the rides too. Personally, I don't like riding the rides, but I know a lot of people like to go to the parks to have a magical experience, to go to a park, to go to, enjoy, nostalgic feeling, take your kids there and be like, this is where we went when we were kids and all that, But now it's basically just, again, they've been changing rides up constantly, and they've been removing themes from their parks. At this point, it's just, Disney's just dead. And their movies are not really that good either anymore. They're basically just dead. Right now, they're dead. And I don't know how well it's going to be going, because I have a feeling it's just going to get worse for them. Now, if they could sell some of their properties off, they probably could get some money back and be able to afford some more of that stuff. That's the problem. That's another reason why they can't really fix the parks and stuff, is because they don't have the money really to do that. So they don't have the money to really add that much new stuff. So yeah. But the thing is, right now though, I feel like Disney is just got nothing worth, to spend their money on, because basically Disney at this point is just a dead brand. They're just dead. It's not Walt's company anymore. It hasn't been for a while. And yeah, even after Walt's company was dead, they still were keeping up with things. But now that once Iger came into the door and became the CEO, he freaking fucked this company up. He fucked it up. He turned the company into what it is now, and he's still not fixing all his mistakes. Disney's still losing all their money. They're still producing all these bad movies and stuff. And again, they still have too much properties. I think they need to just sell them off. Not all of them, like I said. They don't need to sell like ABC Family off or something, but they need to sell some of these properties up to make money back. And they don't want to do that. They'd rather lay off their employees than sell this stuff, because laying off your even if the employees are bad, it's not going to be enough to make money back. For a company, you have to do much more than that. You're going to have to not only lay off your bad employees, but you're going to have to sell stuff too to make money back. And it looks like Disney's probably going to have to be doing that. They're probably going to have to be forced to sell some stuff, because if they don't sell stuff, well, they're going to go under, and that's the problem. They're just going to keep going under until there's nothing left of the Disney company. Now, they could save themselves. Like I said, they could sell their properties off, they could sell them off and make their money back, but right now they just don't know what to do, honestly. They don't know what to do. And if I were in charge of Disney, that's what I would do. I would fire all these idiots like Kathleen Kennedy and stuff. I'd fire her and all these other idiots and sell all these properties off. I probably would fire the idiots first, then sell them off. I probably would keep Star Wars. I probably would keep Star Wars, but I probably would. I would sell Marvel off. I would sell Fox off. The reason why I brought up Star Wars is because they don't know what they're doing with Star Wars. I could think of some stuff they could do with Star Wars though, but like they could basically create a movie where they could go like where they can go back in time, because I think there's time traveling in Star Wars. They could go back in time and stop Order 66 from happening. That'd be a good movie to watch. But I don't know. I don't know about that, but yeah, but I don't really have anything else to really say. I guess this video is kind of short. I thought it was going to be longer than that. I just don't have really much else to say. It's just Disney's in deep trouble right now. They're panicking because Universal, like I said, is coming for them, and they've already got Nintendo World and stuff at Universal now. They got Nintendo World, and not only that, but they're making much better movies that people are interested in watching, and I think Disney's just dead at this point. Now again, they could get better. They could, because if they get better, I'll watch their crap again. But right now, I don't care about Disney anymore. Even the movies that are supposed to look really good, I'm just not really interested in it. Like, I think Encanto. Encanto is the one I was thinking of too. With the family and with the family having superpowers and stuff. I'm just not interested in seeing it because again, I'm just burnt out on Disney stuff. I'm just burnt out on them. I know I bring this up every time I do one of these videos, but it's true. I'm just burnt out on them. They're just not the same company they once were. They don't even have freaking Walt's name in the intros anymore. Right here, if you guys look at this picture here on the castle, yeah, that's basically what they did. They removed his name and they're trying to retcon Walt and stuff in his content. So clearly, Walt Disney is just dead, and well, he's been dead for several decades now. But they basically it doesn't feel like Walt's company anymore because they don't have his name. They're not focusing on animation anymore. They focus on CGI and live action, and it's okay to have that every so often, but I like to see 2D animation return again and stuff. But I don't know what to say here anymore. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and wrap this up though. I guess tell me what you guys think about all this in the comments below, and do you guys think Disney could change? I mean, they're probably going to have to. If they want to make money, they're going to have to change. Otherwise, they're going to go under. Disney's going to go under, and they'll be probably bankrupt. Because right now, they've lost so much money. They've got a terrible debt. They need to do something to make money. But, I don't know. But, I'm going to go ahead and let this go, because I'm probably going to take a little walk. Maybe, it depends on how the weather is. I'll upload this video later because I also got to do one more video too for you guys, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon series. So, see you guys then. Anywho, bye.